Arkansas State Police are now investigating the death of a Washington County inmate who stopped breathing while being released from jail for hospice care.
74-year-old James Eddie Gore had just been granted a court-ordered medical release Wednesday morning due to terminal brain cancer. 5 News reporter Emily Mosh joins us in the newsroom explaining what led to his jail time to start with. Emily?
Darren Morgan, James Gore was charged with felony battery charges after police say he stabbed his wife, a healthcare worker, and himself on February 11th. Gore was diagnosed with glioblastoma in December of 2025. He underwent surgery then to remove a tennis ball-sized tumor. At the time, he was reportedly given around 6 months to live, with attorneys saying that his condition was being impacted by progressive dementia and cognitive decline. Earlier this morning, a judge approved the release so that way he could be transported to the Circle of Life hospice due to his rapidly declining health. But they say around 10 o'clock, while detention staff were transferring Gore to an ambulance, the sheriff's office says he stopped breathing. The agency says life-saving measures were immediately initiated, but they were unsuccessful. Washington County Deputy Prosecutor Dennis Dean says his office had objected to Gore's release, citing concerns about public safety.
This case is just a tragedy all the way around. We have somebody who 2 weeks ago stabbed 3 people, including himself in his home. He stabbed his wife, he stabbed himself, and he stabbed his healthcare worker. He is suffering from glioblastoma, which apparently, as you decline and approach end of life, you become very violent and lack impulse control.
Now, I also spoke to family members today who say that the aggressive brain tumor had already impacted Gore's ability to understand what was happening at the time of his arrest. And in the court filings, his lawyers say that he had now become bedridden in the Washington County Jail and was unable to eat or drink, and argue that the alleged attack was the result of the neurological failure impacting his judgment, impulse control, and awareness.
He didn't have the mental capacity to know what he was doing. He didn't have the mental capacity to understand after the fact of what he had done, and yet he was set in jail.
Now, due to the circumstances of his death, again, Arkansas State Police will be investigating, but the family also tells me they intend to follow through with their own investigation, too, to figure out what happened to Gore leading up to his death. We here at 5 News have also issued some requests for information leading up to his death, so we'll keep you updated as this investigation goes on.
All right. Thank you, Emily.